Hello? Hello? This right here is frost. We got frost, a little too much frost, not enough frost, either or. I wish it was a little warmer, I wish it was a little bit colder. And it is that time of year. Last year, before Thanksgiving, I was ice fishing in eastern Nebraska. This year, we got a little bit of skim ice, and yeah, definitely not safe. A little bit behind schedule. Hopefully you guys had a good holiday, a Merry Thanksgiving, a Happy New Year, or whatever holiday just happened. I got the bug. There's like a bug going around this Thanksgiving. I feel like trash. It's 15 degrees. I shouldn't be here, but the hustle never stops. Holy shit, buds. Trying to record an intro here. One of them just shit in the water. Did I get pooped on? I hope I didn't get pooped on, but enough about ice fishing and it not happening yet. We're gonna probably go on a trip to find some eventually, but for now we're gonna do a little bit of creek fishing with a tiny jig head and a crawler, and it's the ultimate way to keep your sanity in the in-between time of year, especially if you can find a warm water discharge. So come along with me, see if we can catch. Sometimes there's some cool fish down here, muskies, seen a wiper, walleyes, and then the trash fish special, of course. So let's do it. Excited to be here, even though I feel like trash. Stuff things, but wow. Oakley, dokely do. Water is very low. Very, very, very low. But yeah, I've seen some fish a-swirling. So we should be able to get some fish a-fighting. Fish a-fighting. How was your guys' holiday? I got something tiny. That's weird. I never really catch small channels here. It's like one of the only spots that I don't. Today's the day, I spect. Today's the day. Fish number 1. Micro channel. Better than fish number 0, you know. Take what we can get. Take what we can get. What else is there to talk about? What do you guys want to talk about? That hammered it. That is not a tiny channel. And it hit it hard, which makes me think it's not a carp. Like it was like donk. Pretty fun stuff. The water's cold. If you want to catch something, jig head crawler. Well, this water's not cold, but even at cold spots, I could go with the jig head crawler and probably catch some. Best creek fishing lure, if you could even call it a lure, there is. And you guys have reported that the old jig head crawler has done well for you. A lot of people who say they catch their PBs on it. Some guy recently said he caught a flathead on it. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Can you guys hear my phone vibrating? Somebody's calling me. Can you guys feel that in your loins? In your chesticles? What do we got? We got old golden boy. We'll take him though. We will take him. Somehow I want to try to get my hands on him too. You guys see all those minnows scatter? Gotta be some predators here if there's a lot of minnows. Damn. Shallow water's fun. You guys see that? Oh my gosh. Seeing everything. All right, camera, you're in the way. Seeing everything they're doing at the surface is pretty neato. Pretty neato. Damn, bud. Damn. I don't want to horse him too much because I actually want to touch him. And this jig head's tiny, so Not really worried about my line breaking, but I'm worried about my jig head straightening. How are you guys doing? Dirty? A little dirty. We'll fix that in a jiff. I mean, I'm talking about bent. I am talking about bent. I wish you guys could see that. There's literally millions of minnows right in front of me. All right, buddy. You gotta chill. You gotta chill. That felt terrible. Must have been wrapped around him or something. He's actually pretty decent sized for this creek. I wish we had like the really big carp, like South Dakota or Europea. We're kind of just stuck with these average run-of-the-mill 5-pounders or smaller, but this guy's kind of like bigger than 5, I think. Bigger than 5. Who remembers the video a long time ago with me and Boo fishing off the side of the road by our Airbnb before Airbnbs were a thing in South Dakota? Catching some bigs. We never went back there. I don't know why. I do know one thing. I wish I had a net. I do know another thing though. I definitely do not have a net. And I wish that you guys could smell right now, because this water and this poop plant is stinky. I also am going to take off my new fingerless gloves I got, because I don't want them to get poopy. I mean, I don't know. Is he like a 10-pounder? He's pretty big, realistically. All right, bud, we know. You're good at fighting. I mean, he's large. Alrighty. Definitely not a prized possession, but definitely a pretty big fish, and it put up a good fight. Water's actually kind of cold. I don't know. The water coming in right there is probably like 60 or 70, but the water just down the way is pretty chilly. Fought like a freight train. Horrible lighting, but eventually here that sun will come up over the horizon. Later, torpedo bud. Later, torpedo bud. All right, species number 2. Let's get some more and stuff. Whew. That shouldn't have been exhausting, but since I don't feel good, kind of took a lot out of me. Whew. Another something. Oh my god. That one hammered it too. What are these, predatory carp or something? Unless it was a channel. It's big, whatever it is. Oh gosh. I didn't even get time to rest. I should have sat down and took a little breather before I made another cast. I didn't though. Flathead? I wonder if a wintering flathead would just come here and just skip the winter, you know? Seems like a spot one might sit all year. It didn't hit it as hard as a flathead would have though. Definitely ain't small. I mean, I'm talking about bent, folks. 15 degrees and bent. Flippity flop, what do we got? Yep. Golden boy. Is that a weird golden boy though? Kind of looks like a mirror or something, or maybe he's just disgusting from the poop water. He's got some growths on him. I'm not sure, but let's find out. Nothing crazy, but this is fun. This is what I wanted when I came out here today. Some drag pulling, some rod bending, and some slime, some grease, some poop grease. Medium light stash stick too. The little boy, the little Timmy. Only rod I brought. Make it more of a challenge or whatever. Thank you to everybody who purchased the stash stick. I really appreciate it. It helps my family out a ton. And it makes 6 cents still kind of like me, even though I'm not a bass guy. Not a mirror, but definitely got a weird look to him. But what I was getting at is there's still a few stash sticks left if you want to get a stash stick for your loved one on the holidays. It can even wrangle 10-pound poop carp if your loved ones are into that. I wonder if those carp are like up there eating the minnows that are everywhere. He's definitely like derpy at the very least. You a derp carp? Is he bigger than the last one? Oh, I think he's bigger than the last one. Got a weird eyeball too. See that? It's like pointing down. No need to pick you up, friend. Kind of reminded me, you guys remember when I caught that carp at the tiny spillway, when the tiny spillways were a thing before the Corps of Engineers destroyed them, and I caught that one that like didn't have a mouth? He was on his way to being an inbred freak like that. Definitely on his way. I about just fell into the damn creek. That wouldn't be good. Damn plants. Damn plants. Need to go home and wash this cutout too after putting it in this poopy water. Probably should have put a band-aid on it. Got it from wrestling my older brother on Thanksgiving. And his watch stabbed me. Alright, back out we go. Come on, walleye. It's not a walleye, but it is a third species. A green sunfish. How many species can we catch today? He just doesn't want to give it up. Give it up, little bud. Go eat some of those minnows down the way. Your mouth is big enough. Something. Something big. Again. Hopefully a different big again. How many species we got? 3? Nope. Another tiny turbo carp. Still angry. Maybe it's bigger than I thought. Damn. I heard of something. Following him downriver. It's like, hey bud, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Do we still have Ruben in the chat? Ruben's the fella, I think he's a chef, but he's the one who invented Carptober. Ruben, I held off. I didn't hold off until December, but I did a pretty good job at holding off until the end of November. You're welcome, folks. You're not welcome European stash stains, but you're welcome American folks who dislike carp. I think they're a damn blast. I mean, it's 15 degrees out. The lakes have skim ice on them, and we're bent with drag ripping. I don't care what color they are. It's a rootin' tootin' good time. Grasser. Be a grasser. I don't think I've ever actually caught a grasser here, so it's probably not. Grasser? No. Small common. Come here, tugboat Timmy. Come here. Cometh to daddy. Rough. Hook's a little bent, but we got it. We got it. Oh my gosh, what's a fish? Right there. Did you guys see that flip? Just right in the corner. Carp number a zillion. I flipped it into his sucky boy mouth. Right into it. Alright, we need to get this guy unhooked and head down river. There's an overpopulation of carp up here. Overpop. Overpop. Don't get me wrong, little jerk, you're fun, but the folks at home want something other than a carp. And by folks at home, I mean I do too. It's like, do you guys hate carp enough that you would rather catch the small green sunfish and the small channel cat? I don't know if I do, but once you catch about 5, I start to dream about even green sunfish and tiny channel cats. Not necessarily good dreams, not necessarily bad dreams, but dreams nonetheless. Dreams nonetheless. Where'd he go? Carp bud? Where are you? Where are you? Alrighty, boys and girls. Unfortunately, Down Creek was not productive at all. I did catch one more tiny channel cat. And the goal was to not catch any more carp, so I guess that kind of counts, but that's like the least exciting thing on the totem pole that counts. I don't know, words are hard, but I'm actually feeling a little bit better. Some people like sit inside and stay home when they're sick, but I think sometimes getting a little bit of fresh air is the answer more than sitting and moping around, even if it is 15 degrees out. But conditions were tough. We caught some, and yeah, I'm not sure if I kept my sanity, gained any sanity from the fish I caught today, but it was at least good to be out. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate that the time of year that you're waiting for ice to come is probably the worst fishing time of the year. So we caught some. My dang night crawlers even froze. That's how cold it is. I can't say that I've ever had that happen. So we did it. We tried. We succeeded. We caught fish. Never should have left up by the plant, but we came, we saw, we conquered. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. And yeah, see you later. Steph, thanks. We'll be out. Goodbye. Different. Not different. Carp number 40. All right, come off. Come off. Guys, he's not coming off.